Good morning, everyone. I'm Vidyavardhini. I'm pursuing Bachelor of Commerce with Computer Application at Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. Now I'm presented the topic of determining the nature and extent audit verification. The introduction to auditing. The meaning of audit. First point is the word audit is derived from Latin word audere, which means to hear. Second point, auditing is the verification of financial position as disclosed by the financial statement. Third point is it is an examination of accounts to ascertain whether the financial statements give a true and fair view of financial position and profit or loss of the business. Fourth point is auditing is the intelligent and critical test of accuracy, adequacy, and dependability of accounting data and accounting statement. Different authors have defined auditing differently. Number 1. Auditing is an examination of accounting records undertaken with a view to establish whether they correctly and completely reflect the transaction to which they purport to relate. L or Dixie. Number 2. Auditing is concerned with the verification of accounting data determining the accuracy and reliability of accounting statement and reports. RK. Number 3. Auditing is the systematic examination of financial statements and records related operation to determine adherence to generally accepted accounting principles, management policies, and stated requirement. R.E. Scholars. The nature of audit sampling. The process of using auditing procedures to test less than 100% of various items in a company's account balance such that each unit may have an equal opportunity of being selected. Next heading is objectives of auditing. The objectives of auditing have been classified under two heads: main or primary objective, second one subsidiary or secondary objective. Main objective. The main objective of the auditing is first point is to find reliability of financial position and profit or loss statement, to ensure that the accounts deliver a true and fair view of the business and its transaction. Third point is to verify and establish that a given data balance sheet presented true and fair view of financial position of the business, and the profit and loss account gives the true and fair view of the profit or loss for the accounting period. Fourth point is to be established that accounting statements satisfy certain degree of reliability. Fourth point is to form an independent judgment and opinion about the reliability of accounts and truth and fairness of financial state of affairs and working result. Purpose. Verification enable an auditor to confirm the result of vouching about the ownership or the existence of the assets and the liabilities. Next point, essential to discharge the legal duties imposed on the auditor by companies ordinance subsection 3 of section 255. Third point is enable an auditor to submit the report addressed to the shareholders. Verification of assets not in possession. Necessary certificates obtained from officials. Certified inventory of plant and machinery. Certified stock sheets. Certified list of bad or doubtable debts. A list of all outstanding liabilities. Third parties, bankers, balance of accounts overdraft, agents, cash balance, mortgages, title deeds. Verification of assets not in possessions. In the following case, auditor has recourse to client's banker for verification. Number 1, bank balance account. Bills under discount are not matured. Bills held by bankers for collection. Title deeds, securities, investment held for the safe custody. Balance of loans, overdraft, limits, and nature of charge.